So here we go. We're starting off with movement 3 drums. So coming to a seated position, you've got that pelvis rolled forward, letting everything relax in your butt, letting those butt cheeks relax, your inner thighs let go. Bring your feet out as far in front of you as is comfortable for you. You don't have to have your feet up close to your body. About a 45-degree angle is good. See, I'm already bopping. This music makes me want to move. Allow your feet to just be gently fallen open. You don't want to be holding them close together. Legs are supported. Taking your thumbs. Thumbs are your fire element. We're going to put some fire into our Kidney-1 points. Fire into the kidneys. Heat them up. They get cold in the winter. Kidney-1 gets cold. It's right on the sole of your foot here, just beneath the padding of your, underneath your toes here, right in the center. And that same point in reflexology corresponds to your solar plexus, which is your power, your force and your will to exert, to do things. And your kidneys are linked to that too. So you're going to locate Kidney-1 point in the soles of your feet, basically just by resting your hands gently on the top. And your thumb will naturally fall into that indentation in the middle there. And then we're going to wrap our foot around our head. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to start by just pressing on that point. Pressing and breathing. Bringing in a gentle sway, letting your neck relax. You might be looking up to look at me, but let your neck be soft. Pressing on Kidney-1, bringing some balance into your brain. Side to side. Same movement that I teach throughout all of the water element energy balancing classes, because it balances both hemispheres of your brain. Arms are straight. We're directing energy, and if we let the elbows go out like this, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your chest. So if you can, you're rotating your inner arms upwards, which will help to bring fresh energy into those bat wings, into those inner part of your arms. You know, you don't need to lift weights in order to get rid of your bat wings. You just got to move the energy through there. It's as simple as that. So let's bring a little rocking in here if you can. Just lifting one knee and then the other. You're still pressing on Kidney-1, I hope. Not too hard, you don't want to bruise it. Okay, let's do some butterfly flapping, imagining that you're flapping your butterfly wings. What a great energy exercise for your kidney meridian on your inner thighs, tightening, toning up in healthy ways those inner muscles of your legs. We don't have to do leg lifts and side lifts. Who wants to do those? We can flap our wings. You can flap them a little faster if you'd like to, if you're feeling excited for your day like I am. And if you smile, it helps to relax your pelvis even more. You can pulse. You can even bring a little extra tightening into those inner thighs as you lift them up. Excellent. All right, we've worked on Kidney-1 points for about 3 or 4 minutes, which is long enough. So now you're gonna come to standing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make you stand up and do some movement. Just gonna have to move my camera back a bit so that you can, I'm not like the headless crazy British woman prancing around in her living room. All right, I want you just to start by marching. Just marching in place, that thing. Stimulating those Kidney-1 points even more. Assuming your Prana Mudra, directing your fingers downwards. Letting go of all of that crazy stuff in your head. Let it go out through the air channels, out through your ether fingers, into the earth. Let the earth take it. It's just a really simple exercise. You're like, well, this ain't doing much for me. Take your feet a bit wider. Try and take one foot off the floor and the other. And if that's tough for you, don't worry. Just stay with both feet like this and just go from side to side. Find what works out best for you. But if you want to bring energy into your kidney meridian, you got to stimulate it, honey. You got to get it moving. Got to get those knees fluid and ankles moving. Those are connected to your kidneys. Bring your knees up a little bit more in front of you. Start to get your heart rate up just a little bit. Still directing out. You can imagine you're just stamping out anything you don't need in your head. I think I was just cut off on my head there on the video, so here I am. Hello. We're still doing side to side movements. Remember, they're great for your brain. Okay, come to standing. We're gonna bounce up and down on the heels. This is what it looks like. Great Qigong movement for bringing energy into those kidneys. Let your bum be soft. Let your knees be soft. Let your lower back go. Okay. Just gently shaking now. Getting your lymph moving. Your lymph, your immune system, your blood. Exercise all wrong in our society. Like it should be tough, it should hurt. No pain, no gain. All right. Keep your knees soft and bouncing. Shake out your arms. Still in Prana Mudra. Kidney, no bladder, I think 24 and 47, whatever, so the numbers really matter. Hands are still in Prana Mudra. Find your waist, come to the back of your waist. You're going to use your knuckles of your Prana Mudra fingers to rub. Take your feet just a little bit more than hip width apart. We're going to rub bladder 24 and 47. Which is going to really help bring energy and vitality into your kidneys and bladder meridians. Keep rubbing until it feels like it's starting to get warm. You only need to do that for 2 or 3 minutes. And that will give you energy. It will help to release any pain in your lower back. It will help to bring more juice into your hips, more flow into your hips. Keep breathing and keep smiling, which will keep your pelvis nice and relaxed. Knees are soft. Feet aren't gripping on for dear life on the floor. Your toes are spread. Excellent. Okay. We're going to do some simple walking. Just walking. Yeah, you know, that thing. You don't have to like speed walk in order to get things moving in your body. What I want you to do though is start at about this pace. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. We're going to slow this down as we go around. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Walking meditation. The idea is that you're focused on your feet. Hands are still in Prana Mudra, pointed downwards. What I'd like you to try and do is balance on one foot before you put the next one down. Getting your stability. Prana Mudra, if it's pointed down like this, will actually give you more stability in your pelvis. Spread your toes as you lift them up. Spread them as they come down on the ground. Try and bring some undulation into this movement, kind of like a crow is what I call this, my crow walk. We notice how crows have that wonderful, like undulating, leading with their chest, and the rest of their spine follows. Heard a crow this morning. He was like, "Ah, hello, hello." He's one of my spirit animals, which is what inspired me to do this movement today myself. Crow. You don't have to move your body fast in order to burn off fat. Guess what? The slower you move, the more your body rests and digests and restores, and your metabolism evens out. That's why I say we've got this wrong idea that we're supposed to sweat and get our heart rate up and put all this stress on our organs that just want us to be kind to them and nice to them. Walking meditation, wonderful thing to do anytime you just want more energy and to feel more grounded. So I want you to take your hips just a little bit more than hip width apart. And we're going to bring the arms in a little bit now, along with the hips. Just allowing your arms to go out to the sides. They don't want to be straight out here, just slightly curved. Make sure your knees are not going over the tops of your feet when you look down. Make sure that your butt is sticking out a little bit, just like crow. So we're going to do some gentle pelvic circles. Such a simple movement to do, but when it's done with intention of bringing more vitality and creativity into your lower belly where you store your energy, and circular clockwise movements bring energy in. You want to unwind and slow down after this? Go in counterclockwise direction. You want to bring more energy in, really exaggerate every part of your pelvic movement. You want to feel more juices flowing? You want to have more mojo? Just do 10 hip circles with Prana Mudra in this position. However many it takes for you to start feeling that energy is moving in your pelvis, moving in your lower belly. Constipation is so common when the water element energy is imbalanced. Well, if you don't move your colon with movement, you're not going to have a bowel movement. So you got to move it in order to groove it. That's just how it works. If your arms are starting to get tired, let them come and rest in front for a minute. Let yourself just come to standing for a minute and absorb that energy that you've just built up in your pelvis. Rest your curled fingers in your belly button and point your other two fingers, index and middle, downwards. See the triangle that we're making? That's the symbol for the water element. This is like hand magic. You're directing energy downwards into your sex organs, your reproductive organs, your bladder, your lower colon, your feet, your ankles, your knees, your legs. Standing strong, feeling that wonderful energy and vitality that you just built up by doing some of those very simple movements. Breathing into your lower belly. Do a standing meditation like this. If you want to bring a bit more power into it, you can bend your knees and turn your feet out slightly, kind of like a horse stance. That'll bring you even more vitality. Feeling the strength in your inner body, on the inner parts of your body. Too often we exercise the outer, the larger muscles and not those vulnerable inner ones that are so important for your health. Those inner feminine energies that allow us to be creative. Let's bring some of that in from the earth. Bring in some of the supportive energies of Mother Earth. She's got everything, all the elements Water. We are the water planet, the blue planet, and we are 70% or so water. We need water to survive. You need fluids, juices in your body in order for it to flow and be fluid. Make sure your feet are planted and rooted. Use your in-breath to draw the energy in. Exhale to let go of what you don't need of. Bringing it in. Using your arms now to call your energy in. Keep your palms upright. Side to side movements, soft knees, soft hips, soft butt. Calling your nervous system back in. Energy gets so scattered out there so much. Calling it back in. Calling it in. Calling yourself back. Now just allow yourself to stand with your feet in line with your hips. Palms face forwards. You've now done Prana Mudra for about 15-20 minutes.